From Parker Rink, it's Saturday night, hockey night on Aganis Way. Bernie Corbett, Mark Linehan, glad you could join us tonight for the back end of this two-game weekend hockey series between the Terriers and tonight the visiting UNH Wildcat. Boumedian turned it over. Cronin now hands it to Lavens. Lavens over the line, shot, glove down, and held for a face-off. Terriers as they had Ring posted up. Ring was a goal scorer last night on the power play. Gets it back to Reed. Trouble here. Shot in, a goal. Conmey. Cats looking to set up now. Gagné from the point. Glove down and held by Caron. Devlin. Conmey stops. Gives it up. Devlin's got a man with him. Devlin dekes Caron. And Caron just able to hold his ground there. Harvey moving. A drop for Cole Hudson. Far circle. There's a minute of goal. There we go. A no-timer from Cole. Gagné looked to the front. Puck still loose to the front, and Caron came out aggressively to knock it away from the reach of Sweeney. The Terriers denied down low. Ingham bunted out of the air by Leclerc. Shot in front, still in front, and a save is made by Ingham. I was going to put more on it to get it out. Now Ewart walking down. Puck came off a skate, and
willing to save the day.
By Turner. Ewart with a slapper, saved by Caron, and he turned it over, and off a body. McCarthy's clearing effort. Shot in front there and right back by Gagné. Gagné's got a man going wide. They center it in front. Devlin misfired on a backhand all alone down central. With speed over the line. Looked for a drop. Conmey somehow kept that in. Bednarik had forced it. And glove down by Caron. Yeah, forced. They get it back. Shot there, saved by Caron. Puck is cleared but not out. Reed kept it in. Shot glanced off of Caron. He got a piece of it. Puck is in under 10. Hughes, one last gasp offensively. 5 seconds left.
Get a shot.
Hughes to Kaplan. Got to shoot it. Kaplan. And a pad save is made there.
Wow.
At the buzzer, ending the third period. Now Green on the jump. Drops it to Harvey left side. Harvey closes. Back for Green and a goal! Ryan Green in overtime delivers the Terriers 1 minute into the extra session.
Well, we talked about
Green. Just address the.
Oh, you gotta recycle it.
Good. Just address the players as you're asking questions.
Just Matthew, what do you think was working for you tonight? Obviously saw a ton of traffic and shots and came up with some big saves.
Yeah, I mean, just keeping doing what I've been doing the past 2 weeks in practice, in games, same thing. Shots are a little different, obviously, in games, but I see them all the time in practice, so it's more of the same.
Bouncing back from that Yale game, was there kind of a moment that boosted your confidence coming into this recent stretch of success, or something that you feel like kind of helped cause this kind of stretch?
No, I mean, Yale game's what it is, happens. And just went back the night, like following Monday or whatever, and just went right back in practicing. And obviously I know how to play goalie. I didn't forget how to. You're going to have those games, and it happens, and you live on, and you just keep doing what you're doing.
The entire overtime period until you scored. I'm just wondering, kind of like, what's different about being in 3-on-3, and just kind of how do you approach things? Like, what's more important than in 5-on-5?
Yeah, I mean,
like, well, for us, like, it's man-on-man, so only 3-on-3, so yeah, you have to just stick with one guy, so it's a little bit of a different, like, defensive structure. And then obviously just like a lot more space out there too, like a lot more room to make plays and you know, kind of skate. So yeah.
Coach Coach is talking about how you maybe were putting too much pressure on yourself early in the season, kind of let it flow more recently, kind of lead by example. Was there a moment in that first semester you kind of put less pressure on yourself, or sort of reevaluate kind of how to deal with maybe the losses or some of the struggles that were going on?
Yeah, like definitely can be like a little hard on myself at times. I wasn't overly happy with how I was playing in the first half, so I thought just getting home for Christmas break, getting to see the family was kind of like a good reset for me. And then, you know, just being determined to come in here and kind of change the tides a little bit. You know, not my individual play, but like I mean like the team game, and you know, I knew that we had a lot more to give as a team, and I think we've been showing that recently, so it's awesome.
Just, Jack Harvey had the assist on your goal. I guess what makes him so effective as a player now in the softball?
Yeah, like I said yesterday, just such a smart player, like with the puck. Smart forechecker, just smart in every aspect of his game, and I feel like we've been able to get a little bit of chemistry going now, so I can kind of feel, what he's going to do with the puck and where he wants to go, and kind of work off him. But yeah, like on that play is just a prime example of Harv making the right play like he usually does. So it was a great pass.
Leaders and veterans on the team. How would you sort of assess the vibes in the locker room? 4-game win streak, kind of 2 hockey sweeps in a row. What's it like in the locker room right now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, everyone's happy right now, but I think it's important that we're not content and satisfied with what we're doing. I think it's something that we need to keep building on, and especially getting into the deeper parts of the second half when it really matters. It's important for us to be consistent and not get too high, not get too low. So I think it's awesome 4-game win streak going into BC weekend. I mean, can't ask for much more than that. So vibes are good.
UNH is obviously last in the league, but they're still a ranked team. Have you guys felt the league being especially tough this year, or has it kind of been as it normally is?
I mean, it's been tough past 2-3 years. I mean, it's a really competitive league. So even though they're bottom of Hockey East, they're top 20 teams still. It really means nothing in Hockey East standings right now, because they could be all flipped around within a weekend or two. So it doesn't matter who we're playing. It's a tough competitor. We're showing up and playing our best, and we feel confident that that's going to be pretty good against anyone. But no, we take no teams lightly, and we respect our opponents.
Matthew, UNH coach said that their game plan was to sort of funnel a lot of traffic towards you and make you, face screens, stuff like that. Just especially late in that third period when they're putting a ton of pressure on you. What did you sort of see there, and what made you able to make those saves through traffic?
Yeah, I mean, I saw the puck. It's pretty much as simple as that. You see just enough to see it the whole way, and yeah, I mean, they did a really good job, kind of crashing the net, putting bodies in front. I was just seeing.
For either of you, you mentioned going into BC this next weekend. Is there any different approach that you take to them, or just anything specific about their game that you're focusing on? Obviously a top team this year, and you played them a lot last year, so just any thoughts on them?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think our approach changes necessarily, but obviously a lot more intensity in that series. It's been a rivalry now for years, and something that we look forward to every year is getting to play those guys. So like you said, really high quality team, and top in pair wise again this year. So we're excited to get an opportunity to try to beat them.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
That was a good hockey game. I thought they played very well. They clogged it up on us. They were just punting pucks a lot out of their end, so we couldn't get a ton of sustained offense going. But I thought we competed really hard defensively tonight. And, they got some opportunities, and I thought Karan was really good tonight. I thought the penalty kill was excellent. It's tough taking 3 penalties in the third period. Didn't love all the calls, but our guys got it done. And I think we were 5 for 5 on the kill tonight, which is no question a step in the right direction. So it's a really big win for us. And again, Ryan Green finishing it off with the OT winner. He's been excellent since we started the second half. Along with Jack Harvey together, it seems like they have some pretty good chemistry going.
When the defense in the kill is playing well, what's kind of different to when it's struggling?
We're a lot more aggressive now. I think that's made a difference for us, and we're getting saves when we needed to. Those factors together are helping, and I think we've tried to create an identity on the kill that we're going to be aggressive, and you'll give us some chances when you're this aggressive on the kill, and you saw that tonight. But I thought earlier in the season, we were just sitting in too much and kind of letting them be in our zone for too long, and now we're trying to eliminate that.
It's a really young core. Do you think more games is just kind of helping them figure it out?
No question, experience makes a big difference. Everyone's got a lot of games under the belt at this point. Now it's time that we continue to grow as a group and move forward. Young guys, old guys, whoever it may be, we were making a lot of the same mistakes early on. It's getting better. Still a work in progress, still early on here. But it was a big weekend for us overall as a team.
Clutch goals at this point between Maine, Ireland, now again tonight. What do you think it is about him that helps him deliver in these clutch late game moments?
Well, there's a guy that has experience and he enjoys those moments. He's a captain for us. He cares. He wants to have success. He's had a lot of success here in his first 2 years. I thought he was really, hard on himself in the first half, not only personally but for how the team was doing. Those guys, they want to help, and when we're not doing well, they put probably too much pressure on themselves at times. And I think all the leaders have just kind of relaxed, and now they're just going to lead by example with the way they're playing. All four of the guys, Hudson, Chance, Green, Kaplan, they've been really good for us since the start of the second half, and I think all the other guys are just jumping on board.
That the leaders having confidence kind of helps down the line, everyone in the lineup kind of feeling that and getting that energy from them as well.
Definitely, I think it elevates the group when your leaders are going out there and doing things the right way, competing, winning pucks, blocking shots, scoring big goals, all these little things that help you win hockey games, and those guys are doing it. So it's been important for us, and I think it's given our group energy.
I'm sure there are things that you see that you'd like the team to improve on, but it seems like you've got a little bit of momentum as you coming up on the BC series. How do you feel about the team heading into next week?
Yeah, I feel good about the team. I think we're heading in the right direction. I was happy with the response tonight. We didn't play a perfect game, but I thought the way we competed defensively, of course we gave some chances, but we were much better overall defensively. Last night we didn't play a great hockey game. Last night, we found a way to win a hockey game, but we made a lot of mistakes. We just got away from it last night. Too many different points of that game. But we were able to score goals and find a way to win the hockey game, and obviously the third was much better last night. That certainly helped us out. So I'm feeling good about our team. I think we're gaining momentum, but I like the response tonight from our team. The way I felt overall tightened it up.
What was your sense of Perron's confidence at this point? Obviously, made a bunch of saves and came up with several points in this game.
Yeah, he was excellent all weekend. He was excellent last weekend. We got a response from him after the Yale game and after the first half. I know his expectations are higher for himself than how he played in the first half, and right now it looks like he's got his confidence back, and we need that.
Well, just like preparation-wise, practice-wise, after Yale, that's kind of allowed you guys to win 4 in a row after.
For our team?
Yeah, just like in that kind of big break between Yale and Vermont, like anything that kind of just like, I guess like a flip and switch, something like that.
I just think we got back to practicing a certain way so it would translate into games. I thought we got away from it a little bit. First half was, clearly a lot of ups and downs, a lot of inconsistency, and even the practices. That's on me. I don't think I did a good enough job of getting guys to practice a certain way so we can play a certain way, and that was the mindset after the Yale game. We had a lot of time to practice, to work on things, to get back to, making sure practices are difficult. So when you get in games, games are easier sometimes.
Practices that maybe you weren't doing beforehand that you are doing now? Just a little bit.
Well, the one thing that's obviously helped too is we worked on the penalty kill every day. We probably didn't spend enough time working on the penalty kill first half of the season. That's a point of emphasis for us in practice, and just more competitive drills, one-on-one stuff, winning more battles. That makes a difference over the course of hockey games, and I think it's helping us and we're seeing good results from that. Yeah.
Thank you.